Okay, everybody, welcome back for another Master of Command video. Sorry for the delay in getting a new episode out. Life has just been really busy, but we're here now, so let's just go ahead and get to playing. What we're going to do is we're going to come fight this encamped army, and then I'm going to come over here to Weymouth, and we're going to see about getting better cannons for our artillery. If we have any money left over, maybe we'll try to get a unit or two, um, and then we'll come up here, fight this encamped army, come over here, fight this encamped army, and then we should have a lot of money after fighting these two, so we'll go and look for two units if we haven't found them already, and we'll see about completing the forts. Looks like there's one down here, two over here, one here. The forts are just kind of like in bad locations, so I think realistically what would happen is we would probably visit this fort, maybe come to this fort after this encamped battle, and then come over here, check out that battlefield, come over here, and that would check the box of destroying all the forts. So, okay. But with that said, let me do one. I might open up some slots for the chevaux de frise and the wooden stakes. It just kind of depends on what we're going to be fighting in this encamped army. Maybe we'll come check out this encampment real quick to see what there is over here. Oh, okay, so we can get a free unit here. I could get a Freikorps. Could get a Cossack. Could get a Grinzer. Actually, a Grinzer might be interesting because then I could have two skirmisher type units. It kind of it would mean that we're going outside of our it'd mean that we're going outside of our German unit army. But I kind of like the idea of having a Grinzer. So who's got the worst accuracy? You do. Because you're still provincial cavalry, you're not even a hussar. That's kind of depressing. Let's go ahead and take your ammunition. Thank you. Let's see if that's enough. It's not, we need a little bit more. So then let's go ahead and let's take your ammunition. We'll take the Grinzers. And let's see if we can give them the deep blue of like a Freikorps unit. Yeah. Cool. And then let's make their pants white. Okay. Awesome. And we'll just call them the Grinzer Freikorps recruits. I think there might even be like a Croatian Freikorps unit, but I like that existed in real life. But I'll have to look into that and see if see what they were called. I feel like they were called the Green Croats, but that might have been what I modeled these guys after. I don't quite remember. Anyway, let's go ahead and get you guys some better weapons. Let's give you that. Let's give you a Bible. Let's give you some cover effectiveness, a ramrod. That. Oh, a spontoon would be good. Oh, shucks. Okay, we'll take the spontoon, and then let's give you that. And then let's see what we're fighting. So, cavalry, quite a few grenadiers, quite a few cavalry here, and some artillery. Let me You guys aren't at full strength. That's kind of a bummer. Let's take you and give you the excellent Chevaux de Frise. Is anyone using stakes? I don't know that anyone is. We've got this Hanoverian and foot unit. Where's my other Hanoverian and foot unit? Here they are. Maybe I give you stakes instead of like the toe worm. And then you can get charged into, theoretically, and these guys can get charged into. And we'll just save the rest of our money for future use. Maybe I'm being greedy. Because these are kind of scary units. Yeah, maybe we're being too greedy here. Let's see who... Maybe these two guys. I could give some anti-charge equipment. And yeah, let's just be safe rather than sorry. On Trumbach, you're probably not going to be in a defensive position, so I'm kind of hesitant to give you stakes, but Shepherd Axe could be good. It also increases your melee. And here, let's do away with your ramrod and give you that. Okay. I'm good with this. Let's go ahead and get into battle. Okay, we're back and deployed and ready to move into position. So what we're going to do is we're going to be forming a line starting here on this hill, and we're going to be curving around this way, taking advantage of the hedgerow here, the hill cover here, the forest, and then coming around this way. And we're going to situate our two of our howitzers up here on this hill, another howitzer will be over here, and then our double canister field artillery will be over here. So we'll see how this happens. Oh, I have a unit here that I didn't realize. Okay, well, they can just be in reserve for now. We can send them wherever they need to go. But let's go ahead and start getting our guys into position. These guys are going to be providing support. They might come around the flank here if there's an opportunity. Go ahead and get our artillery unlimbered. Move up here. Maybe we'll come forward a little bit more. And let the artillery sit right in there. We'll bring up our Freikorps units. Our Grenzer Freikorps, I should say. And let's try to hit their officer if possible. Looks like that howitzer is coming up close. Okay. Let's unlimber here. And let's actually move you up like this. And we're gonna get a little bit closer over here. And I'll let you guys move up just a little bit more. Bring you guys out over here, because it seems like they're coming over a little bit more this way. Let's have you shooting at that officer as well. Yeah, let's do that. You guys can actually run for a little bit. Let's run you guys into position. Yeah, that's good for now. Move up just a little bit more. And we took out that officer, so let's change up our targets a little bit. Let's run you guys into position, and then let's get you up here as well. Cavalry behind, supporting. We are looking kind of weak here. Let's make sure that the general is providing support here. Okay, looks like we've made a dent in that cavalry. It's good. Taking a lot of losses, I guess, from that artillery. Okay, looking good. Okay, Hussars, get ready. And make a move. Okay, that cavalry is still coming around this way. Okay, let's switch you to round shot. You guys are out of ammunition, so just pull back. Okay, pull back, pull back. You guys pull up and forward. Okay, very nice. You guys come back. I don't want you getting messed up. Be nice. So let's get our hustlers that are still relatively healthy up there. Spread out. You guys actually took a lot of losses. Okay. I can't believe these guys recovered. What? Okay, let's get you moving forward and you. Nice. Looks like we killed an officer. Alright. Overall, that wasn't too bad, except for a few of our units got pretty hurt there. Definitely more damage than what I was hoping for. Let's go ahead and take the money option is what I'm thinking. Veterancy would also be really good, but I want to get some better weaponry for our guys. Now, do I want better reload? Or more stamina? Or free ammunition? 5 ammunition at this point I feel like isn't going to do a whole lot. So let's go ahead and take the loading drills, just really double down on our shooting. Get everyone restored. Some of you are really hurt. Okay, excellent tea. Let's give that to you. Another excellent tea, which we can give to you, and then you can take a good tea. Excellent cavalry lance. I could give one to you and get your charge even higher. We'll see. The shepherd's axe. Definitely want to put that on our von Trumbach guys. And an excellent Potsdam we can give to you. Excellent canteen. Is anyone using a canteen? Yeah, these guys are. So why don't you just take an excellent one? Okay. Then let's go ahead and come up here. We're gonna need to buy up some food and some ammunition. And we're also going to take a look at the foundry, see what they have here. They've got a bronze 6-pounder, a bronze Licorn, These are kinda not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for some higher tier equipment, but could just buy like both of these, and then that would be an upgrade for these units. So I guess that's fine. And then let's get some food. Let's get some ammunition. Let's get these guys re-equipped. So let's give you this Lycorn. It's pretty much better in every single way. I'll give you that. I'll give you the bronze howitzer, and then you can take this bronze 6-pounder. 180. How much does this sell for here? Okay, so it sells for 180, which is a bit of a bummer. I was hoping to get more for that. Let's buy up some more ammunition. Maybe we come check this encampment real quick, just see what the encounter is. Sure. And then, do I want to come check out this battlefield just while we're over here? Sure. Okay. Yeah, let's come check out the battlefield, just because we're in the area. Cool. Okay, let's do that. Ooh. Very nice. Yeah, so we'll take that. Charleville's we can throw on to you guys. Excellent noise stats. How do these compare? Slower reload, but better everything. Ooh, the Delft. I'm not a big fan of the Delft. Here, I'll give you guys land patterns. Oh, you guys can upgrade. Nice. There we go. We're veteran now. Our on Donop cavalry, unfortunately, still lacking. Still lacking some experience there. Here, why don't I give you the excellent noise stat? Still some work to be done with our muskets. We still need some better ones. Still need another unit here. Okay, I can't sell items for very much there either. I got so many towns that have a item sale debuff. Kind of sad. Anyway, let's come up here and fight that army. Maybe buy up a little bit more food as we're walking by. Okay. You also happen to have grenades? You do. So why don't I sell off... This is worth 2 gold. That's insane. Here, let's just sell off like some basic teas. It's gonna take a lot actually to get to that 250 threshold. The reason I want this grenade is just in case the fort has like a... we have to assault it, the grenade makes it easier. But I might just hold off and buy a grenade somewhere else if I can find it. I kind of don't want to sell stuff at a loss here, just to get a grenade that we may or may not need. Anyway, let's keep on moving. Okay, let's wait for one more day to tick. Perfect. Now let's force march in here, do this battle, hopefully before we take any attrition. Oh, so this is the one that really likes to charge. This is going to be dangerous, especially because they have a bunch of grenadiers. Grenadiers. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well. We'll just have to do our best. Okay, we're back, we're loaded in, and let's go ahead and get started. I think this is gonna be a pretty messy fight, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take our units that aren't as good in melee, and I'm putting them over here because this is kind of like where their relatively weaker units are. So I'm putting like our Hanoverian troops over here, our Grinzer Freikorps, they're going to be over here, and then our better melee troops we're concentrating over here because this part of their line is really dangerous. They've got Island Grenadiers, they've got Hessian Grenadiers, so they're going to be tough. I'm concentrating a lot of the artillery up here on this hill. And we're going to go ahead and get these guys sorted. Might even have you guys come out a little bit more. What if I bring you guys out as well? Yeah, Brunswicker Grenadiers are fine to shoot at. Let's focus on those Hessians, though. And why don't we tighten up over here a little bit? And so what I'm doing here is I'm forming a second line in the back, and what I think I'll do is once the first line has gotten their shot off and they form up to charge in, I'll pull back the front line perhaps, or maybe here. What if we do this? What if we get you guys as the front line? Switch back to normal shot. You guys hold your fire, you guys hold your fire. Let's get them out of there. Good, everyone's shooting the Hessian Grenadier. Move up a little bit more. Okay, so they're charging in now. There's the cavalry. Oh, shoot. Cavalry is making me nervous. Here's the general. Oh man. Back our general. Nice. Looks like we did lose one of our officers here. These Dragoon guards are kind of insane. Oh, I didn't realize that they had charge that far forward. Oops. General, do not rush forward. Also, why are they just taking, like, ticking damage? What? What is this? What is this? Why are they just ticking damage? I don't understand. Okay, so that was a little brutal. Losing this officer, certainly less than ideal. I think I'm probably gonna have to take the, yeah, the manpower replenishment from that one. I feel like I don't want any more. I feel like I don't need any more reload. I've got plenty of reload. Let's go ahead and go with probably the freshwater supplies. Okay. Reload and move speed. You've got that. A dragoon sword. I feel like nobody really needs it. I still can't turn you into hussars. Spontoon. Don't you guys have a spontoon? You do. Excellent cuirassier sword. Excellent light socket bayonet. How does this compare? Better charge, slightly worse melee. Here, what if we give this to you? Then you guys can just have a normal bayonet. Goodbye, an excellent Bible. I know, well, you guys have a Bible. Does anyone else have one? Yeah, these guys do. Man, that's such a bummer losing that officer. Officer, so there's probably no officers over there. Okay, let's go ahead and come over to this. Actually, let's check out this fort real quick. Just to see what they have. Maybe it won't be a siege. It's a siege. Okay. Let's come over here. Maybe we check out this battlefield. Why don't we drill for a day just in case there's a battle here? And then let's check it out. Okay, I don't want to risk losing any more officers at the moment. Maybe I put you over here. Oh, we're almost out of food. Okay. So let's sell off some things. the junkie cannon, just in case we run into an event that uses a cannon. And we'll sell those things. Excellent tobacco. I could pick up another unit here. Could even pick up a veteran Freikorps unit, which would not be bad. Sell off these. And that. Okay. And then let's buy, yeah, that veteran Freikorps unit. And I still have one name saved, so we will call them the von der Schulenburg Musketeers. And they are veterans. Let's also get them equipped with a good Neustadt. Let's give them, sure, a haversack. Give you that. Let's see, where is he? Here we go. Reload and move speed, yeah. Pontoon, possibly. This, for sure. Could definitely use a ration. I might as well give you the cavalry lance. There, I think that's decent for now. Yeah. Okay, let's sell that. Let's sell this, sell the carbine, sell that. Probably not gonna need these shoes. May not need the gray coat. Let's sell these. Sell that. I still like the idea of having a bunch of shoes to put on our guys to make them move around a little bit faster. So let's sell all of that. And let's buy up a bunch of food. Yeah, let's buy up even some more food, and then some manpower, some ammunition, and I think I might raid this village. Come over here, see if we can generate a battle out of that, and then come up here and fight this last encamped army, and we'll go with the experience option there to try to get some last unit upgrades for our guys. Oh shoot, we need an officer. Okay, so we need to save money to buy an officer as well. Let's try to generate a little bit of money here. Okay. Then let's go ahead and let's force march over to this battlefield. Yeah, let the dead rest in peace. Let's come over here to London and raid it, so that we can get some last money and items, food. Oh, nice. Excellent lumber chest. Okay. Let's give that to you. And then, what is this, 40% compared to 25? Here, we'll give you this. Your ammo reduction will be a little less, but you'll reload a little bit faster. And then you could also have better gunner implements, as could you. Let's give it to you. So now we can sell these two for sure. And let's sell this, and I'll probably sell off the boots. I don't think I'll need this basic greatcoat. Go ahead and come up here. We'll check this convoy as we're going by. We'll take the money and ammunition. And then check out the officers. Veterancy gain and melee. I mean, neither of these are great. These are great for what I want. We could just go with this guy. Let's see if there's any really good weapons in here. There is a Jaeger rifle. There is a Jaeger rifle. Unfortunately, items do cost more here. So 28. And what is this? 19? I feel like I'd rather get like excellent land pattern and an excellent Charleville or something than a single Jaeger rifle. I'd rather outfit 2 units than 1. So, yeah. What's over here? Excellent earthworks aren't bad. Really not a lot of not bad equipment here. But yeah, let's try to get let's do a land pattern and then a Charleville. And we can easily sell off that T and that, and we'll have the money. So now let's get our guys upgraded. Let's make sure that our units of renown have good equipment. Okay, so you've got an excellent Potsdam. I think that's here, let's give you let's give you the land pattern, and then where are my Itzenblitz? I can never remember where I've put these units. Here you are. There. Now you guys can be in the same brigade. And let's give you the Charlevilles. And then You can take the excellent Potsdam. Give you... I want to give you a good Potsdam? Not really. But a good land pattern. Yeah, I think that's fine. Give you a good land pattern, and then you can have the good Neustadt for a little bit better range. And then we can sell off these two. Okay. Let's then go ahead and check out the battlefield. We just normal march. Let's pray for a new officer. See what we get. Nothing special. So let's come over here and fight this one last encamped army. We don't force march, just so that we don't burn through our food as quickly. Yeah, sure, let's get a bunch of reservists. Come over here. See what we're up against. Okay. So they get extra cover effectiveness, combat effectiveness within a command radius, but receive extra fire damage. I'm not too fussed about this army. Do have a lot of Jaegers. But I think this will be a lot easier than the Carolan army that we just fought. So I'll pause here. We'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. We are gonna be trying something. So this army is unlikely to be aggressive. They'll probably take a defensive position, which isn't great for us because cover effectiveness is their whole thing. So we are going to try to move up aggressively, and we either want to seize the cover here, or we want to get around on their flank and sort of exploit their defensive nature. So we'll see how that goes. We'll try our best. Our guys are kind of grouped up over here, so we need to keep an eye on artillery ranges and make sure that we don't walk into artillery range with how clumped up we are. But we will start spreading out eventually. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna have some of my like hyper aggressive what do you call it, Freikorps units over here trying to get around on their flank, and then we're gonna have our more static units like our regiments of renown and our Hanoverian guys. They're gonna be kind of like the front line that will fix their units and hold them in place. Theoretically is the idea. Anyway, since we are getting close to artillery range, I'm going to start spreading our guys out. Let's get you over here. Got Hanoverian troops here. You guys come here. Okay, looks like they are advancing. Maybe we try to get into slightly better positions. That's not great. my Trumbot guys? Here they are. Joe to buck and ball here. Oh, our Jaegers are getting torn up. Okay, let's pull you guys back. Spread our cavalry a little bit here. You guys fall back. I feel like there's just so much going on, I am having trouble keeping track of what I should be doing. Templates here are in a lot of trouble, so let's go ahead and pull them back. You guys have also taken a lot of losses. I don't know how you were able to get any canister through, but... Okay, let's come help out over here. Oh, shoot. Let's get more cavalry over here. Okay, you guys are out. Ammunitions, just pull back. Our wolf musketeers, they're just totally going the wrong way. Oh, we lost our officer. Oh my gosh. Okay, looks like they just have a little bit of cavalry over here, so I'm gonna move to take them out. Okay. So, unfortunately lost an officer. But at least it was the officer that we just bought. Not like a critical officer. Ooh, got some really interesting loot out of that. Let's go ahead and take the veterancy. More flanking fire damage. I like the sound of that, and move speed. Casualty restoration after battle doesn't really matter at this point, since I think all we have left is the HQ battle. So let's do pincer tactics. And we need to go pick up another officer. Excellent Neustadt. I think we are already good there. You can be a Freikorps Hussar now. Congratulations. You just barely made it. I don't want to go do the convoy in case that starts a battle. We are kind of low on manpower. Let's come back over here. See about getting any last possible upgrades for our guys. Definitely buy up manpower. This guy isn't really good to put in our brigade. We could come over here, could come down here. Let's see if we could still use some better guns. Yeah, you could use one. So 2. Yeah, we can turn you into Grinzer Fusiliers. Go. But I still really need like 2, and then what was it? Where's 3 and 4? 3, 4. So I still really need like 4 excellent muskets, if I can find them. So here's a Charleville. There's also a Delft musket, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I think it's going to be better than like a good musket. So we'll sell the Neustadt, we'll sell that. Just do that for now. Let's get these excellent blanket rolls attached to our cavalry. Boom. Okay. And then let's go ahead and throw this Delft on you. I'll give you a Charleville. And you should honestly have an excellent musket since you're higher veterancy. So let's do that. These two can have just good land patterns. Tobacco rations. Let's see, we can give you tobacco, I'm fine with that. Let's see if there's anything could buy. Excellent coffee, which I'm not opposed to. But what I really want to do is zip on down here, maybe over here too, and probably over here. I think because this looks like it's been raided. Yeah, I think we fought a marauding army there. So I want to get down here and try to get another officer for our brigade here before the HQ battle. Anyway, we're already running a little long in this episode, so we're going to go ahead and stop here. Thanks everybody for watching. The encamped battles actually turned out to be tougher than I thought they were, probably because even though in terms of unit size and quantity, they're the same as the Marauders, the quality of those units is a lot better. So we'll just have to file that away and remember that for next time, that those encamped armies, they're not going to be a pushover. They're going to be tough. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.